there's a lot of charities in Thailand, and some of them are legit, and a lot of them are scams too. I happen to be involved with one charity, a dog hospital, and they had a bunch of people from foreigners that were supposedly orchestrating it and managing it, and personally, as I watched them manage it, none of them had a clue what they were doing, but they all have big egos, and some of them had some money. Some are being supported by other family. Typical here, I mean, rich people come here, their families send them here because they're a bunch of rejects, and then they stay here and they think they're going to save Thailand, But anyhow, there is a bunch of charities here. There's also the big dog places here where the Thai people, they take care of their animals. And where I'm going with this is, there's one place where there's 500 dogs, and they get a vet going there all the time, and they feed them, and they got a big water pond. And then there's another one with 300, and it's in the Navy base, and the same thing. You can donate money, and they try to fix as many dogs as possible so they don't have them having a bunch of babies. And so that particular one, I visited. It's sad, but I still visit them anyhow. And then we have this hospital where this vet that was somewhat retired, a Thai man, and these con people that said that they were going to run it for him. And they had the vet working 7 days a week, and they were working all part-time. And they all think that they're working so hard, but they're all freaking lazy. Not one of them know what a day's work is. So anyhow, I offered my help because I'm good at marketing, and I also good at setting companies up and running them. And they turned around and they railroaded me out of there. And the vet said, "Ken, you have to work under these people." And I said, you work 7 days a week, and you're not making any money. You're spending your own money, and you're semi-retired, and they're all going around thinking that they're saving you, and all you're doing is working you to death. So anyhow, I backed away from that one because it started getting nasty, and I just thought, I'm retired. I don't need to come here and fight with people, especially foreigners that think they're smarter than everyone else. So that story went by, and then I met another person, and they had puppies. So they ended up with stray dogs and puppies, and 8 dogs. And the dogs were running the yard and the house, and there was shit everywhere. So they turned around and they got 8 cages, not even a meter by a cubicle. And the dogs basically were in the cages 23 hours a day. And they thought because they were feeding the dogs and getting them medical attention that the dogs were going to have quality of life. And obviously the dog's not having any quality of life at all. I mean, then we go to the street dogs. And this is where I want to emphasize is, what? If you have a dog and you don't want to walk it and take care of it like I'm doing right now with my 2 dogs, you might as well give it a street dog, because the street dogs in Thailand, minus the medical attention, and I knew this one lady that she was trying to save all the dogs on the streets, and that's just about impossible, right? But she tried. She was taking them into the vet all the time and feeding them outside her house, and plus she had her own dogs. Way overkill, and you can't save the world, especially when there's, they're not fixing the dogs around here. They're just letting have babies over babies over babies. So anyhow, where I was going with this is there's dogs that I walk by all the time. They're street dogs, or they're family dogs, and for Thai people, and they tie them up 24 hours a day. So then I got the 8 dogs that are in a cage, is 24 hours a day, and then there's street dogs have it better than most house dogs, and that's the honest God truth. My dogs, okay, they're out exercised all the time, and they're treated, and they got the medical attention. But the thing is, if you have an animal, like yesterday, my neighbor's little Chihuahua got run over accidentally and died, and it was the saddest day. We all cried, and I have pictures of him on my shorts. But the thing is, you have to take care of your animals. You know what? They're like children. They get in trouble. They'll run in front of traffic. These dogs here, if I just let them go, they'll run in front of traffic. So please, if you're going to have an animal, maybe a foreigner or a Thai, you know what? Give it some attention, or just let it go. You know what? It'll be fed on the streets. It'll have a good life, better life than tied up to a post or put in a cage at your house. So that's the only advice I want to give everybody. Man, be good to your animals. They'll be good back to you. Have a great day, the Paws Man.